Well, hello everybody, I am Spit, and you guys are watching episode 12 of my Oxygen Not Included Let's Play series. There's a sage hatchling egg in there. Oh well. So, today, we don't want hatches, we want, well, I suppose we do. What we really want is stone hatches as well. That doesn't have auto wrangle on. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. So today, what are we doing? Today we are doing, well, cooling, I said. So we got all this done, and I am actually going to get someone to come and pick that up. I got some temp shift plates in the back here that will just help even out the temperature. And I'm hoping that with this large body of water, and this taking such little water at a time, that this will stay full enough to keep cool, or to keep around 60 degrees. Now, we do have this slight problem where this is getting a little bit toasty, so our oxygen is not as cool as it once was, but hey, that's not too bad. We have oxygen for days. Isn't that great? So the other thing as well is I need to change this to if it's above 1500. If that's above 1500. And if that one's above 1500 as well, that's fine. Okay, good. Excellent. Choose a blueprint. Okay, slight diversion. We need a lot of metal. Oh, we have lead. So I can build metal tiles out of lead. Oh, super. Okay, let me just read up for... Oh, well, yeah. Can't do it that way. Shovels. 2 fully developed sets of lungs. Righto. Well, any temperature is fine. So we're gonna make these guys a little box, and they're gonna live in there for the rest of their days. Where is that box gonna be? You right there, Rowan. He's just chilling, I suppose. And where am I gonna put the shovels? I just need a box for now, you know. Let's just give him a... Let's just give him a... something like that. And they're gonna need a storage bin, another metal tile, a door, and a ladder there, so they can get in and out. Alright, they'll get that done first. So, cooling. Disable that for now. We have so much power, and this is burning off excess hydrogen, exactly like I intended. So because this is... one moment. Because this is now chock-a-block and above 90% full, it's sending an inverted signal, and it's just burning off the excess hydrogen. Now, I realized when I was editing I should have put a bridge here, but I just don't care. I have so much lead right now. Righto, cooling. Whilst they're building that, let's think about this. So, in order to do cooling correctly, I need 2 things. The first one is steel, and the second one is plastic. So, how am I going to go about getting those 2 things? Well, of course there is all of the steel that is just littered about in here, but I need 1.2 ton of steel, and there's not enough in here, which is quite a shame. But there was some refined carbon sitting around about. Let me just see if we can find that right here. Was that under consumable? No. There it is, refined carbon. So it is in the same biome. And that's like 300 kilos a pop, which is pretty good. That produces a lot of heat to make. So let's have a look at how much. Yeah, that's no fun. That's no fun at all. Why would you do me like this? And I can't dig up the corium. Like, I can't get to the corium. I've got to be really careful about that. There's just a little bit there. Alright, let's remove these notifications because they're annoying me. But either way, the first thing we have to do is, at the very least, start processing a little bit of this crude oil. So I think I'll tap into this one right here. So we're going to dig these, because we need a liquid pump. Liquid pump right there. And that's going to need a liquid pipe. Now, where are we going to do this? Because I don't have to do this away from... Like, I don't have to do this in the base, and it's probably a wise idea. Because it produces a bit of heat. And, like... I don't have to do it in the base. Plus, if they've got atmo suits on, they don't need to breathe. Given that I'm going to be using this to help facilitate the cooling, and that may seem a little bit backwards for those of you who have not played a lot of this game, but we will get there, and I'll explain how it works when we get there. So let me set up a quick little plastic and steel producing facility right here, because it's already a little bit warm, but I don't care about the heat too much in this area. And we'll get to producing some industrial ingredients. Alright, just whilst they're building all this very, very quickly. So, how I've done this, I've got the metal refinery up first because it requires a liquid to cool it as it's operating. I can use the cold crude oil as a coolant because it won't flash to petroleum until, if we just have a look here, 400 degrees Celsius. Then it will go into the oil refinery, and then it's going to go into, which will turn into petroleum, of course, which will then go into the liquid reservoir just to sit around until I need it. That way I can make plastic as I want it, rather than... So I can just cut off the liquid pipe or power, whichever one works. Just to stop it from overheating and producing plastic forever and ever and ever, until I'm prepared to, you know, be using it. Sound good? Good. Alright, so we have that all good to go. Now, let's keep in mind, this takes a lot of power. Like, a lot of power. This takes 1.2 kilowatt, which is 1,200 watts. It's a lot of power. If I just briefly connect that, and now have a look, that's jumped up like 3,000. Obviously, no good. So we've got to be really careful we don't use, like, anything up here, pretty much. Ellie's going to be researching how much does this use. It uses 480. So that's okay for her to use that. And alright, so we should be okay. I will still keep an eye on it just in case. But worth keeping in mind, this uses a lot of power. This one here uses also a fair bit of power, I believe. Oh, not so much at all. Neither does that one. And this one is completely free, which is nice. Hello. My cat's been fed, but he thinks he's still starving to death. Because he's been fed the wrong thing in his opinion. Hello, you. Hello, yes, you're dying, aren't you? Alright, so let's let them start producing, and this will be enough to get 1 aqua tuner and 1 steam turbine to start. And keep in mind, this does need someone to operate it, as does this. So I'm also going to get them to have a little squiz at what this volcano is, because I'm curious. And hopefully that'll show us a bit more of the map as well. Because we've got volcanoes just all over the place. And you know what I could do? I could get them to dig this way. Now that they've got nothing else on their minds. So let's do that. How much water is that? Oh, that's the normal amount of water. That is also the normal amount of water. So they can do something like that, especially Harold, because he's got nothing to do whilst we're just manufacturing. Oh, look at that. And how is our power? 1400 out of 2000. So that is just fine. There'll be a few little spikes, yeah, like that. But we should, in general, be pretty good. So let's see what else we can see off in this direction. Now, I am going to add steel. Oh, I can't yet. Iron. I'm gonna add refined carbon. And I'm gonna add... Uh-oh. Oh, who cares about that? Wait, what else down here? Nothing. I think it's because this uranium was on the other side of the abyssalite. Harold, stop digging briefly. No, we're still not at the edge. And we've got extra wart seeds too. So Bubbles is going to come put these in. Very nice, thank you Bubbles. And I could also come up and over this way. Hello, hello, I know you think you're just going to starve to death. Alright, and a printable. Let's see what we've got. Nothing I care about. Could get this guy. Ari, we could get you, but I'm not going to. Now let's put the vole eggs in here. Just to stop them from... And actually on quite a high priority, because I don't want them out and about in the base, because they can cause some trouble, we'll put it. That's doing quite nicely, pumping out all the... So its output pipe is full. I should have put a tank in here, but someone will come and operate these. Plumbing, and I did not connect that, that's fine. Really? I suppose it's because a few of them are... Oh! I forgot about that. So this gives off natural gas. For now, I'm not going to be too concerned about it, because it will just float all the way up, and I can siphon it off the top at a later point. It is probably pretty warm natural gas, but it'll cool as it comes up. And it's also in such tiny quantities. So we're just gonna have to tolerate that for now. Irrigation. Oh, you're out of water. So you are. Ah, it's because this is turned off. For now, let's say that's okay, and we'll worry about it once we've got a little bit more water. Now, did we get to see a little bit more of what's over here? More electrum. Lots of steam down here. Now that is a pretty normal amount of steam, because remember, each water tile, this is a bit more steam, as is that, but each water tile is 1,000 kilograms. So when that flashes to steam, it can very quickly fill a large room like this with like 5 or 6 kilos of steam. There's another one of these. Very, ooh. Oh no, it's made of iron. I thought it was covered in iron. I'm like, ooh, metal. And have we found out what this is yet? No, we haven't. Hey, that's illegal. Stop it. Let's get them to dig that out. It's looking like a volcano. What do we think it is? I'm going to say iron. Circuit overloaded. Yeah, that's... Oh, of course. And we can actually start... That needs replacing. And we can snip it right there for now. So they'll replace that as well. Because I forgot to change that little bit of wire. But that's not too bad, because we have plenty of... Is that new? No, I do have that one written down. Now let's put in a... What do I have a lot of? A door here so these guys don't get out. There's iron abound. No! Goodness me. And then we can start putting in sedimentary rock is fine. That's a lot of crude oil there, so it might be worth digging it out and dumping it down this way. And then we can go across here. Sounds good to me. And that's a safe biome as well. That's also a safe biome. Rock gas. Is gas in a rocky... Oh my! I don't know why I thought... Now that should be pretty... Nope, never mind. I was going to say bright, but apparently not. There's the cat again. Now plumbing, how we going? That's all full. That's got a bit. And we're getting through it slowly. See, now that's full. And he needs to make more oil. Very fine. This is slowly getting replaced. And we're running out of hydrogen again. So, to deal with that, I should dig something like that there up. Or these ones, finally. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to dig that one, and we're going to dig those ones. And let's have a look down here at this. What's happening? Nope, that's fine. There's nothing I can do about it. I wish I could turn the notifications off that. Yep, that's that. We're solving it. We're solving it. Don't you worry, game. I'm not forgetting. Now this is probably going to fill up with oil before we get all the metal we want. Not oil, petroleum. Now, of course, we will also have to make plastic, but I want to make sure that we're done with this before we start making plastic, because I don't want to overload the circuit for the rest of the base. that's fine. You shouldn't be delivering copper, you should be... The other thing as well, yeah, that's starting to pump a mix. I should put a proper gas filter in there. But I'm not, because it gives Stinky something to do. But also make sure all of this is... Well, I mean, we can barely tell what's in there. Yeah, Harold's coming to do some digging. Thank you, Harold. Uh-oh. That was a problem, wasn't it? Dig that one out. He's gotta go and wipe his face. Fair enough, buddy. Uh-oh. Really, you're suffocating. So we should enable this. In fact, we're going to deconstruct these and shift them over. And I've got to sort this out quick smart, because... Can't put it there, really. I suppose I can't either. Uproot, high priority. We're going to need to put these here. Could put actually, that's a much better place to put them. And ventilation. Like so. Construction, these now. And we're going to cancel these digs, except for that one there. Because Harold can do these safely. Okay, that's not an issue. That's fine. Those are going to have to stay for a while. As is that one. Alright. At full. That one's waiting to be used, yes. See, the crude oil is now 160 degrees. We're not too toasty down here, which is nice. Very good. And we can sweep up for all of that to give them something to do once they get there. That is full to the brim of rad bolts. Oh my. How close is that? Ah, now watch this. It's going to go through and just clock against the thing there. Now you would have seen a burst of radioactivity, but it does decay pretty quick from there, fortunately. Now we're starting to get this natural gas gathering here as well. We will have to siphon that off at some point. But right now, I cannot. Well, I don't have the time right now. I'm not thinking about it. We're hardcore doing this, and then we will worry about it. So what's this? Really? Oh, of course. Power. Just snip that. For now. And we can deliver suits here. And we can now dig... Uh-oh, those. This is emitting again. So we got to get this brine out here. And this brine, this hydrogen out of here. And probably this hydrogen out of here. And I actually am going to... So what are we going to do about the carbon dioxide? I mean, our carbon skim is still working. that's what we're going to do about the carbon dioxide. Snip that there. Oh no, I can't do that one there. Snip it there, maybe? Hopefully they're not too... Nope, they are. Gas pipe. Like that. Power. Like that. Sweep that up, please. Alright, I know things seem a bit catastrophic, but they're going quite well. You'll just have to take my word for it. Now, did we find out what this is yet? No, we didn't. I forgot to tell him to dig that up. And we've now gotten in there. We have a mini gas pump and a mini liquid pump. Harold has hypothermia, but I can't do anything about that. Can he dig those up? Yes, he can. These guys have gotten down here, which is not good. And these need holding. Please. I don't want to let this chlorine out. Let's just quickly pump more water out of there. Hopefully there'll be little enough chlorine for it to settle at the bottom. Still building metal. Now, I suppose we'll just have to wait for that to be full. Huh. And does anyone come down here to dig? Not quite. Well, yes, but not quite. Dig that one out. Please just do the construction. Harold's asleep, which is fine. So I put this wall in so that none of this is gonna melt out down here, which would be frustrating to say the least. I should put a lid on it here as well. But we'll put the priority way down because it's a long way from that. Yeah, or shine nymphs. That's always nice. Alright, Harold's back at it, which is good to see. Look how much... Can't do anything about that right now, and that's broken. How much chlorine will they let out? Bubbles? You're the only one allowed through it. This is getting built. So that's that sorted. So we now have hydrogen again. And this is going to sort out hydrogen. And it has no power, really? Oh. Wait, no, it's power. Why is there no power? Explain. Is it because this is broken? Not connected. Explain. Is it because that's broken? Well, we'll let her fix that and see if that solves the problem. Yeah, we are letting a bit of chlorine out. Unfortunate. So more stuff we'll just have to pump out later on along with this. Explain. Why does that not have power? Is it really that? No. Please explain. I'm, like, genuinely confused. What happened? Because these are full, aren't they? Oh, apparently not. Well, that's rude. That'll get a little bit of power to kickstart us. Ah, it's aluminium. So that's a second aluminium volcano. Let me quickly write down the details. Alright, got that sorted. So it's just because we're straight up out of power, then this animation was lying. So we need to get someone running, which is fine. Someone is. This is why this is on its own circuit. I could send some of the excess hydrogen off down this way, but only if this pipe is backing up too much. I wish I could turn these off. But we do have hydrogen down here now, so hopefully... as a matter of fact, we're going to snip that right there. Temporarily. And we're also going to snip that there temporarily. Just for a brief minute. Now whilst I'm thinking of it, this is 99. Excellent. We're back in business. Can reach that. 99, so we need 3 less, so let's get in here, because we will need this in here. One of them. And a grooming station. And a shearing station. Like that. 99, 98, 97. And we'll put it there. 96. Which means we'll have to deconstruct that one and that one. And we'll put in these things again. But it can go there and there. That seems good to me. Deconstruct those 2, put them in there. That's okay for now. We're getting... Okay, now we can... now we can plug those back in. And that one back in. Okay. Now, that means we're gonna have to find a better source of hydrogen. A better source of power. Which means once we get the edge of the map there, that's nice to see. Well, of course I knew it was there, but, wait. Yeah, we're not quite there, we're just here. Have we gotten further this way yet? Oh, yes, we have. Let's not worry about that. Do we keep digging? Yes, we do. Just gives him something to do, and I get to see more of the map. Look at all that fossil! Wow. There's more oil up here. Very interesting stuff. And we'll also send them this way. Like that. And there's nothing bad over here. None of that's going to drop? No. Alright, Harold will do that in his own time. I trust him on that one. We don't, at the moment, need any more. And look at that. We are going to be pausing on research until we get into the space stuff. So, for now, I think it's just I've got to wait for them to produce steel. And obviously the plastic, but that's fine. So let's let these guys dig and build and do these little bits and pieces roundabout. And I might call it there for now. We've got some voles. I should also do something about them, but like... Can I be bothered? I suppose I should. Aha! There's another. Let's add that to my... Where is it in relation? There's the oil reservoir. I'll show you guys my, how I'm doing this as well. This one is unknown, so it's covered. I've found 18 different vents, etc. so far. So we've got a lot of work to do. And there might even be more over here. Who knows? Not me. I'm gonna dig down here. Because I am sick to death of this whinging about this. Very nice. Food-wise, oh my, we can deconstruct all of those, because we are, done on that. Now, that means I can make a second vol box. And you'll see why in just a sec. Basically I need to be growing some in here, and then, okay, that's... These guys, I can do something called starvation ranching, which essentially means I'll get them up to a certain population, and then just get rid of them. And then I can get rid of one of my hatch farms. Okie dokie. Like that. That can go there. We're gonna need stations, a grooming station. Oh, there's only a grooming station in that one. And we're gonna need one of these. So they'll get to it. So let's see if Harold's done any more digging whilst I haven't been watching. Not really. And that's going to be, scorching hot. There's another oil reservoir right below that one. Just dropping my pen everywhere. Free glass. Nice to see. Nice to see. And he's been going this way. Look at you go. Oh, magma. So we've got to be getting close to the bottom of the map now. So let's keep digging that away. Cancel that one. Dig there. It's all just brine, which is fine with me. So I wonder how many... I wonder how many... Oh no! Oh, that's bad. I suppose let's dig out these, if they can reach. It's because they're two different liquids. We should also dig out that one. And these. So we... nice. Good, thank you. Excellent. And that's sorting out the... Yeah, okay, we're back to normal. Nobody panic, we're back to normal. I'm not panicking, you're panicking. Now. How do we get that hydrogen out there? I suppose I just deconstruct that one, put in some tiles, like that, and dig that out. Sorry, Harold. And I can dig these ones out too. Well, I suppose I only need that one there. Bubbles will do it soon. We're going well. Now I can add seal. I want steel. Like that. We have up to 700 kilograms. Now this oil down here is running out, but that's fine because it just means we'll have to dig in over here, and I can do that whilst you guys are not watching. And Harold's gonna get rid of these notifications for me. And we will actually need a heap of sedimentary rock. Like that. Although, that mud might just come in and fill that. Alright, that's just peachy. And we're done digging over here. Nice. So we've done more than I hoped for today. And I am going to have to call it there. This is all full of lots of hydrogen again, because we let all this like 300 and something kilos out. Oh. Alright, this is the last thing. We've got some bonus iron, which is always nice to see. So that might mean that I can say that's 0 and skip it and go straight to the stuff with the thing. That's no longer whinging about being covered. Alright, super. Well, thank you everyone. Look how big our map is now. Thank you everyone for being here and hanging out with me and watching. I hope you've had a good time. We're gonna actually do the cooling tomorrow, so I should have all that steel and some plastic built up to do some preliminary cooling. But until then, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!